It's a remarkable mashing up of stories and genres, and I'm really curious. And you might not have a simple answer, but do you know where the inspiration came from?
Yeah, I think there have been many moments of inspiration, but probably the point where I felt it really, a couple of points where I really felt it click into gear was firstly when I settled on Christmas Island as the location, because I had this initial concept of the Tempest set on a detention centre, and Nauru and Manus are obviously very sort of writ large in people's consciousness, but Christmas Island, it had that magical quality that I was looking for in terms of the crabs and the waterfalls and the caves and all these kind of geographical possibilities, but also the history of Christmas Island itself and in all its complexity. I thought it was really fertile ground for this story, so that really led a lot of my creative decisions. And then I think the other element that I'm really proud of is the prominence of Persian poetry and storytelling and mythology in the work, which it's been wonderful to work with Granaz Musavi, who's an Iranian poet and filmmaker, and she's brought in so many references and rituals that have just added such depth and resonance to the work. And so seeing that they are now, in my mind, as prominent as the Shakespeare is something really beautiful, I think.
It's the Persian elements are woven in really beautifully in this one. Yeah, I think overall what's going to be really exciting once we hit the rehearsal room, I think, is the opportunities you created for actors. I think it's generous, and the language is so tasty. They can have a lot of fun getting into it. Lots of yummy action for them to play with as well. And I'm also excited about the cast we're slowly getting together, because I think it's going to be this beautiful, diverse cast of actors attacking this play.
And we've just come off our second creative development together. It's very exciting, which feels, we're getting closer and closer to the finished script, but also, your production ideas are forming up. What are some of the discoveries you've been really excited about in this session we've just done?
Hard to list those without going into detail about the actual scenes and plots and stuff like that. It's just been great seeing the actors just get in there and play, I think. Seeing what they can do with the language has been, and the characters you've created for them has been really great. We made quite a few discoveries, but again, without going through the blow by blow, it's hard to list them right now. What do you think the biggest challenges are left for you as a writer with the script? Because it does feel that we're nearing the last hurdle.
Yeah, I think it's probably at that stage of it's the challenge throughout the whole drafting process of needing to be ruthless and let go of things that they might be great pieces of dialogue or great moments, but I think I had a few discoveries today around moments that aren't serving the broader story. No, which is great. Kill your darlings. That's right. That's what it's all about. And I think too, just it's also really helpful to hear from people where they absolutely, they're affirming what you're trying to get across in a scene, and there's that clarity, and it's landing emotionally versus things that are still a bit confused. And I think that's probably been one of the greatest challenges of writing this, has been striking the balance between a magical world and what can be left unexplained, and conceits, and just kind of willing the audience to just accept that something's part of this world that we're creating, versus things that need absolute clarity in order for people to follow the plot.
Yes, that stage magic. I mean, the stage is magical, but then stage magic on top of that, creating it is wonderful. And that is true, actually. Even in this early stage, one thing I did notice from the creative development is how a few scenes, a few moments already so easily and quickly falling into place. And they already feel ready.